Hello everyone, my name is Part2 here. Welcome back to part 2 of making animatronics with Meccanoid. Before I get started on taking off the legs, I want to make a quick announcement about Rockafire Animated. I actually have shorts that are in the works. I'm going to release some shorts in between episodes. I'm working on adding the sound and music, well, yeah, just the music to episode 1. So the full version of the first episode will be released soon. And I'm also working on episode 2, which hopefully will come out after the first Rockafire animated short. So stick around because they're coming. I'm still working on them. I just have limited time. Luckily today I have a snow day. Well, as of this video, I have a snow day. So I'm using it to my advantage. I'm using all the time I can to animate for you, and the episodes will come out soon. I promise. So, for you people, for all my subscribers who have Meccanoid G15KS and a Meccanoid 2.0, here's the second part of my tutorial. I don't know why I'm still filming in my room. I guess I just am, because reasons. I'm actually filming in the daytime, so it'll be just easier to see. So let's go. Second part. So in the first part, I have numbered the servos, because I might do other tutorials on how to do other alternate builds, and also just easier way to keep track of the the servos, because if I were to build this thing again, the servos would be like mixed up, and the robot would say that too many servos on one arm, and then second arm, there's lacking servos, and on the head, a missing servo and stuff. The servos are actually like assigned. Like first time you build the robot and connect it, it assigns the servo. If that makes sense. Well, alright. I'm so talkative. I always start talking. Can't stop. I could show you an example of what I mean here with this one. Let me turn them on. And then I'll turn off drone mode and show you what I mean.
Drone mode activated.
I don't know if you can hear that.
Drone mode deactivated. Right arm servo disconnected. Please fix. Left arm too many servos. Please fix. LED module disconnected.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard that, but it basically said that the servos are in the wrong place and it should be fixed. So yeah, also, that's another thing you should do with the other one. With this one, make sure you turn it to drone mode before you use it. Well, you don't have to do it now, but I'm saying when you finish, like probably towards the end of the whole tutorial series, I'll let you know to turn your robot into drone mode, because then it will work better. Yeah, some of you probably already know that. First thing we gotta do is disconnect the legs. So, kind of carefully get in there and take them off. I probably suggest not to pull on the wires. Don't pull it on. Don't pull them off, because then the wire will break off the thing. So I'm going to suggest not to do that. Just try and get in there with your finger. And if you want, you could take the battery box off. I guess that's an option. Just take this off here carefully. And then you can get to that, which will disconnect the legs. Or the feet. The feet, we were in this new build, I'm showing you how to make. We're not really gonna need the feet, so you could kind of put those aside, put it in storage or whatever, put it back in the box. Okay, so actually, I figured out pulling on the wire actually does work, but if you want to avoid breaking it, just at least do it like very close to the little thing here that goes in. So just kind of carefully yank it out like that. But yeah, and the battery box, I guess you could disconnect it. I disconnected it, I guess, for no reason, really, but if you guys want to, you can. It's totally up to you. We're actually going to use the same body and same arms, but we're just going to take off the legs and the head. That's what we're going to modify in this series. So now that the legs are disconnected, we can go on to taking the legs off. Make sure you have your screwdriver in hand, because we're going to unscrew them off. So here, these parts on both sides, just this part is going to come off. Not going to come off, it's going to stay. This part and this part and on the other sides, both sides are going to come off, but this part, the gray part here, is going to stay on. And I'm guessing this part can come off, and this part can come off too. So we'll go ahead and take those off. Also, just a tip for you Meccanoid builders. Sometimes I like to use like these little cups. You could get them at some restaurants. And, like they basically like give it to you with like they put ranch in it or ketchup. They were given to me with M&Ms in them, because I didn't want. So that way, it'll be easy to clean off, and they're really handy when it comes to building with Meccanoid. The only Meccanoid products I have are this Meccanoid and the other Meccanoid. But yeah, these can come in handy to sort out your parts, your little screws. They do really come in handy. So just a tip. If I were you, I would use these. That way they're not scattered all over the floor and you don't lose them. These parts also might come off. You don't really need a cup to store them in. You could just put them aside for now. The same thing goes with these pieces and these pieces. Okay, I got it. Got the legs off. So, now, I guess it's time to move on. If the legs do, or if your robot does become, like, unstable as you take the legs off, I would probably recommend getting a friend to help and hold the robot for you. Or you could lean it against a wall or something. Actually, I think that's it for this video. So, once the legs are off, I guess you could take a break. The next video will be taking the head off. We'll decapitate it, in other words. And we will then make a stand using the legs. So it will actually, like, it will have a better stand. Because it's kind of floppy, you know, if it makes a certain head movement, because that head will be heavy, and it could take this down, and it could fall on the floor. So we will make a sturdy stand for it, And we also use the stand for the body turn mechanism. So, tune in next time for decapitation of this robot. We're going to slice the head off. No, we're not going to slice it off. We're gonna screw the head off. My jokes are bad. I know. See you next time. Where's Rockafire Animated? Where is it? Give Rockafire Animated to us. We want to see the next episode. I know, I'm working on it. Please don't hurt me. No, we want Rockafire Animated. Give it to us. Stop. If you kill me, I won't be able to give it. Savages. Where is the episode? I'm working on it. Okay? I'm working on it. Where is the episode? Just put the knife down and I'll tell you. Where is the episode? I told you it's coming. Sheesh. I'm working on it. Where is it? Fine, you want an unfinished episode? Here you go.